You see a cloud in the sky and you swear it looks like a face. Your brain found a pattern where none existed. It took a random arrangement of water vapor and turned it into something meaningful. Now imagine that same brain reading the news. The real answer is far stranger than you think. Your brain is not designed to find truth. It is designed to find patterns, and that exact instinct makes you vulnerable. Let's start with how your brain actually works. Every second, your senses are bombarded with 11 million bits of information, but your conscious mind can only process about 50 bits per second. That's a massive gap. So your brain takes shortcuts. It fills in the blanks. It connects dots that aren't even there, because a brain that sees a pattern that doesn't exist is safer than a brain that misses a real threat. This is called patternicity. It is the tendency to find meaningful patterns in meaningless noise. The psychologist Michael Shermer coined the term after studying why intelligent people believe strange things. His conclusion was simple. Your brain would rather see a false pattern than miss a real one. It is the instinct to assume that events are caused by intentional agents. A twig snaps in the forest. Your ancestors didn't wait to figure out if it was the wind. They assumed it was a predator. They ran. Those who didn't run were more likely to become someone else's dinner. So your brain evolved to assume intention behind every event. The problem is that this instinct does not turn off when you enter the modern world. A plane crashes. The economy crashes. A disease spreads. Your ancient brain whispers the same thing. Someone did this. There must be an agent. There must be a plan. In 2016, the researcher Karen Douglas published a study on conspiracy beliefs. She found 3 core drivers: the need for certainty, the need for control, and the need to feel good about yourself and your group. Conspiracy theories provide instant, clear answers. They give you a villain. They give you a story. They make the random feel intentional. Think about what happens when you hear a conspiracy theory. It feels satisfying. It feels like you have secret knowledge that others don't. Your brain releases a surge of dopamine when you make a connection. Because making connections feels amazing. It feels like solving a puzzle. Your brain rewards you for finding patterns, even when the patterns are false. Jan Willem van Prooijen studied this connection and found that people who believe in one conspiracy theory are more likely to believe in others, even contradictory ones. The same person who believes Princess Diana was murdered might also believe she faked her own death. Those two beliefs cannot both be true. But that does not matter because the believer is not looking for truth. They are looking for a powerful feeling, the feeling that they see what others cannot. Here is the strange twist. Conspiracy thinking is not a sign of stupidity. In fact, many highly intelligent people fall into this trap, because intelligence can be used to defend any belief. The smarter you are, the better you are at finding evidence for what you already believe. This is called motivated reasoning. Your brain is not a neutral judge. It is a lawyer for your existing beliefs. When a conspiracy theory contradicts official information, your brain does not update. It doubles down. Admitting you were wrong feels worse than maintaining the false belief. Your ego is more powerful than your curiosity. The most fascinating research comes from pattern recognition studies. Are you immune to this? You are probably smiling right now, thinking that you are rational and rely only on evidence. But that is exactly what every conspiracy believer thinks. And that is the most powerful trick your brain plays on you, the illusion of your own ultimate objectivity. The psychologist Emily Balcetis demonstrated this in an experiment about motivated perception. Participants were shown an ambiguous image that could be the letter B or the number 13. When offered a reward, they literally saw what benefited them. Their perception changed instantly based on what they wanted to see. Your brain does this constantly without you even knowing. So what is the solution? First, accept that your brain is a survival machine. It prioritizes certainty over accuracy. It prioritizes belonging over truth. It prioritizes feeling safe over being correct. When you feel the pull of a conspiracy theory, ask yourself a simple question. What feels good about this belief? Does it make the world feel more ordered? Does it give you someone to blame? Does it make you feel special? If the answer is yes, your ancient brain is in total control. The researcher Stephen Novella once said that the most important skill in the modern world is not intelligence, it is the ability to change your mind when the evidence changes. But changing your mind feels like defeat. Your brain treats it as a loss, so you hold on, you defend, you reject. And that is the trap. Your ancestors needed certainty to survive. But you live in a world where uncertainty is an invitation to learn. The next time you see a cloud that looks like a face, enjoy it. Your brain found a pattern. It's what it does. But remember that the cloud is just water vapor, and satisfying stories aren't always true. Your brain was built to see patterns everywhere. The moment you learn to question the patterns your own mind creates is the moment you finally see clearly.